Hey guys, this is Tashina from Logical Harmony, and today I'm going to be sharing my March favorites with you. So these are the products that I've really been loving during the month of March. And this video is a little bit different because I'd say only like half of it is beauty related and the rest is related to life. So that's kind of different for me. It's not something I usually do, so hopefully you guys still enjoy that. I also want to apologize. When I was about like 20 minutes into filming this video, I realized the mic was not turned on. It's not recording.
What's not recording?
The audio.
Oh no.
And I have a pretty quiet voice. I'm someone that needs the mic to be on. So I apologize for the audio quality. It's not the best, but I felt that it was just the most authentic with that quality in there. I didn't really want to reshoot it because I felt like I was kind of going into things that were more in depth that I don't think I could capture in quite the same way if I reshot the video. That'll make sense once you guys get towards the end of the video, because unfortunately I think I had gone through like 80% of the products before I realized the mic wasn't on. So apologize for that, and I hope you enjoy this video. I've really been loving the Super Kale shampoo and conditioner from Pacifica. It's meant to add volume to your hair, which I have baby fine hair, and even though I just chopped off like 6 or 7 inches, I still want that volume, and it adds a lot of weightless hydration, so it doesn't weigh my hair down by any means, which is great. And it also smells great. I think it smells like a green juice, which I find really refreshing. I've just been totally hooked on this combination. I love it so much. So I have a hair care video up already talking about like my initial impressions after using the products for a few weeks. And now that I think I've been using only Pacifica hair care. Yeah, aside from my dry shampoo, I've been using only Pacifica hair care for a couple months now. And my feelings have not changed. It is an amazing hair care line. You need to check it out. Especially these two, if you're someone that needs volume, if you have fine hair, whatever, this stuff is great. And also from Pacifica is the Best Day Ever 10-in-1 Style Extending Balm. This stuff is also freaking amazing, especially for people with fine hair like me. My hair does not like to hold a curl. It does not like to do pretty much anything, but I find this helps so much. If I put this on my hair when it's damp, when I do curl my hair, it actually stays. It's actually stayed overnight, which is a first for my hair. And it just, I don't know, it protects your hair from heat. It makes my hair feel really nice. If I put it on and then just let it air dry, it adds more texture. I just really like this stuff. So if you guys do want to hear more about the Pacifica hair care line, I have a full video that I've already done, and I will link to that down below. And there are reviews of these products on Logical Harmony too, so I'll try and find those and link below. If not, just head to logicalharmony.net and type Pacifica into the little search box. This one is kind of an oldie but a goodie. It is a Modern Minerals eyeshadow that was in a Petit Vour box maybe a year ago, if not more, called Endpoint. And I recently got a different makeup setup. I got some additional makeup storage that's off the shot that you guys can't see. And so I've been going through and reorganizing my collection. And I pulled this out and I was like, I'm going to try this. It's been a while and I have been really loving it. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments when I wear it too, specifically on the eyeshadow. So it's really pretty. It's shimmery, but not overly shimmery. And it's kind of like a rose goldish, pinky bronze. I'm not sure. I'm terrible at describing this color, but it's really pretty. And I think especially if you want something that's just a very light, natural look, this is a great option for you. And you guys know I love Modern Minerals. Their eyeshadows are so pigmented and so pretty, and this is a great shade. I hope it's still available through Petit Vour. I probably should have checked before I filmed this, but I will find a link down below. If not, maybe I'll find some similar colors from Modern Minerals to suggest. Another eye product that I've been really into is this Eye of Orris Liquid Define, and this is a felt tip black liner. They do have a few other colors, but I've been using the black a lot. And I find it just really easy to apply, really easy to navigate and create different types of eye looks with. And it's very rich in color, which I find a lot of felt tip pens, they start out that way, and a few uses in, the color gets, you're putting more on like a gray liner. But I feel that with this Eye of Orris liquid liner, it stays black, it stays dark, it doesn't matter. I think I've been using this one for a couple of months now. I just really like it. And I would definitely check them out. I've talked about their eyeshadow palettes before. I love their eyeshadows. The formula is so pretty and buttery. So they're just a really great brand. They're cruelty free with tons of vegan options, so definitely check them out. I have been totally obsessed with the Naturale Cosmetics Nudist Lip Gloss. This stuff is so gorgeous. You guys have seen me wear this on Instagram. It's such a beautiful gloss. It looks so pretty and so natural. It's like your lips, but better, as cliche as that is, but in the prettiest way. And I really love their formula because it's very moisturizing. It's not at all sticky. And afterwards, it feels like I've just been wearing a really like nice lip balm all day. My lips feel a lot softer, and I love it. I love their glosses, and I love the shade because like no matter what you're wearing, no matter what else you have going on your face, this is gonna look good. So if you're looking for a new gloss, definitely check this one out. I think everyone should own this shade. This is kind of a multi-purpose palette, but this is the Pretty Naked palette from 100% Pure. And they sent me some palettes recently, and I've been using this one a lot. So it's 3 different eyeshadows, a blush, and like a shimmery luminous blush topper, I guess. I mix them together and apply it, but I've been really, really into this. So I have to admit, when I first got it, I was like, oh, that's very natural. And the more I worked with it, the more I liked it. And I've been using this for maybe like a week and a half now. I've been wearing it every day, which says a lot. And it's actually what I'm wearing right now. So on my eyes and on my cheeks, that is this palette. I just think that they're such soft, natural, pretty colors that you can use it with a lot of stuff that you already have in your collection. But I just think they're so pretty, and I don't know, there's just something about this palette that I'm really, really enjoying. So definitely check it out. It is vegan. I'm not 100% Pure, is cruelty free, tons of vegan options, and this is one of them. So if you're someone that likes really good natural makeup, definitely check this out. It's great for creating so many different looks. I had to order this when I saw a picture of Claudia wearing it, and it looked amazing. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in That Glow, and it is gorgeous. I don't think anything will ever replace my Becca highlighter in Opal, but I think I'm going to be using this for a little while. I might take a little, give that one a little break and use this. So there's 4 different shades. I mean, the pans are huge. I think the shades are all really pretty. And this is the That Glow Kit, but there is one that's another shade range of 4. So I'll link to both of them down below so you guys can check them out. But I've really been loving Bubbly. It's what I'm wearing as my highlight today. I think it's just a very pretty champagne highlight. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's kind of perfect. And I love that with these highlighters, they're very pigmented, but they look really soft and really natural when you apply them. They blend out really well, but you can really build them up. So if you want like bold spotlight highlight, you can totally do that with these. But if you want something that's just like a very natural glow, you can do that too. And I love the shades in here. I'm so excited to use them, especially going into spring and summer. I also think they would all double really well on the eyes too. So I don't think you're limited to just highlighting your cheeks and whatnot with them. I say use this as eyeshadows. NCLA just came out with these 4 shades as part of a ballerina inspired collection. There's Tutus and Traffic Violations, Pacific Coast Pirouettes, Prima Ballerina, and Make Your Point. And I have been loving these. They're so pretty. And I'm not usually a huge fan of glitter polishes, but I am hooked on these 2 shades right here. They're pretty on their own. They're pretty over these other 2. And Tutus and Traffic Violations, I've been wearing this a lot because it's a very pretty soft nude. It's not too beigey, it's not too pink. It's such a unique, fun color that I've been wearing this for a couple weeks straight. I just took the polish off last night to give my nails a little breather. But I love NCLA polishes, and I love this collection. I think it's just so pretty and perfect for spring. I have been really into this Epsom Soak from EO Products, also called Everyone, depending on what product you buy from them. Rianne sent me this, and it is the grapefruit and black pepper scent, and it is freaking amazing. I'm so glad she did. I've totally looked at this in the store before and didn't buy it because I feel like bath salts are always kind of a gamble. They're either really great or you may as well just put some salt in your tub. Like, I get that they're bath salts, but I want something about them to be special. I want it to be something I couldn't just go to my kitchen cupboard or go grab some Epsom salt. I want it to be more than just that. And this stuff is so nice. It smells so good. The grapefruit and black pepper combination is like uplifting and soothing. It's citrusy and spicy at the same time. And these have bath oil in them. So it's very, very relaxing and moisturizing. And I'm just like, I'm hooked on this. I've been taking a couple baths with this every week, and it just helps so much for relaxation, which is something I've needed a lot of lately. I love it. So definitely check these out. Also from EO products, I have some essential oils that I wanted to talk about. EO, my understanding is that they first started as an essential oil company and then expanded out into other products. And I think they're a really great staple brand. They just make so many good products. And they're another one of those companies where if you're not sure what to get, you can kind of go with one of their products and know it's going to be good. So I have 3 different ones that I was sent to try out. So this one is Focus, Fresh, and Peppermint. Fresh is a very like woodsy scent. It has pine, it has cedar. It smells like juniper too. Maybe rosemary. Anyway, it's very, very relaxing to me, very, very soothing. And this has just been really nice to throw on my diffuser when I'm working and enjoy. Focus has also been good for that reason as well. And Focus has peppermint, has some citrus. I'd have to look at the packaging, and I'll link to where you can buy these down below so you guys can see what's actually in them. But this is very just like, it clears your head, it clears your mind, and you focus. That's exactly it. And I have been enjoying the peppermint one for in the mornings to put in the diffuser because that really wakes you up. It really gets you going. It's very freshening. So I've been really, really liking these essential oils. I definitely want to try more. I know they make a bunch of other scents, and I just think it's a cool way to get introduced to their scents as well, because a lot of, like I said, they started out as an essential oil company and then expanded. So it's a cool way to try out their other scents. And I don't know about you guys, but I really like having the diffuser going. I think it just does a lot for the environment. It does a lot for me, like mentally, emotionally. So I really enjoy these. Kind of related to the essential oils, I have a couple candles from Jax Kelly that I have been loving. So this is the Obsidian candle, and this one is Sea Opal. Obsidian is meant to like block negativity, and the Sea Opal is meant to help with like meditation, to keep you calm, things like that. They smell good. This one smells like dryer sheets, which I happen to enjoy. I was skeptical at first, but now I really like it. It's just a very clean scent. And this is very sweet. It smells like honeysuckle, I think. So if you are into crystals, you'll appreciate the fact that in these candles, there are some crystals. And so it's kind of like a cool like reward when you get to the bottom. But even if you don't believe in crystals and all of that stuff, what I think is really cool about them is it's kind of like you're acknowledging whatever is going on around you. So this one for blocking negativity, again, whether or not you think obsidian helps with that, I don't think that matters. But the fact that you're acknowledging, like, I have a lot of negative stuff going on in my head right now or in my life, and that needs to stop. So I'm going to light this candle. Like, I think just full on acknowledging that you have those thoughts or those feelings or that you have that pattern going on and saying, I want it to stop. That alone does so much. So I think these candles can be really great to help get you in that process of identifying like what's going on in your life, either what you don't want or what you do want. I have another one that smells so good that I finished burning with citrine in it, and I really like that one. Citrine is to help with like success essentially, so I like to have one of those in the office. I will probably continue to buy these because I just really, really enjoy them. I've also been super into my Erin Condren planner. I had bought a Mamby planner, Me and My Big Ideas, and I decided to try the Erin Condren instead. I just wasn't a huge fan of like the vertical layout. It didn't give me enough space to write everything that I need to write in a day. Like, it's a little tiny box. Like, I don't know. It wasn't working. So I got an Erin Condren. I got this cover. I really, really liked that. I paid extra for the gold because if you're going to do it, just do it all the way. I really like this cover. I'm really into triangles. So I just thought that was really cool. And okay, so what I did get the horizontal, and I use this just for logical harmony. So I write everything in it. So I write, if we have blog posts going out, videos, when packages come in, stuff like that. But it's just been really handy to have like one place where I write everything down. And the horizontal, it gives you like maybe 1.5 inches of space for each day. And it's lined and it goes all the way over. So there's just so much more space in this one, which is strange because technically it's probably the same amount of space in the vertical, but something about it being horizontal is a lot easier for me. So I'm glad that I picked this up. I do have a code down below if you want to get an Erin Condren planner of your own. I think they're on sale right now too, and you should be able to combine my code from the link with the sale. So that is down below towards the bottom of the description box, but I'll paste that higher up for you guys. Also, a planner. I got the Happiness Planner. This is one that I've been eyeing for a while because the cover is so freaking pretty. And I just wasn't sure if it was worth it or not. And, you know, I was talking it over with Rianne, who I've mentioned like 50 million times in this video. But I went ahead and just decided to go for it because it just seemed like such a cool planner. So it has different tabs for each month. You have a plan where you write your personal goals, your work goals for that month, happy things you will do. And each day, it has you fill out what you're excited about, what your main focus is going to be, your schedule, exercises, meals, to-dos, notes, good things about today, and what I hope for tomorrow. So this has been really great for me. I spent some time on it in the morning and then some time again at night and fill it out. And for this, I focus only on things that I consider to be self-care. So that could be things like making sure that I read today, or I took some time to do like a 15-minute yoga video or whatever, that, you know, I had a green smoothie, things like that. And I just think it's super, super important to make sure you get in that time. And I have been really bad about it for a few months now. And that's why I've been MIA for a while, is I just needed to catch up because I was beyond burned out. I'm not going to get into it too much, but it was just like, it wasn't good. So I think this is going to help get me back on track. I am kind of struggling to keep it up consistently, but I am a full believer in the fact that if you stick to something for 28 days, it becomes a habit. So I'm just trying to, you know, not beat myself up over it if I don't get to it every morning or every night. And as long as I'm, you know, aware of it and taking part in it every day in some part, to me, that's what matters. So I would suggest checking this out. I got the dated one, which I don't believe is available anymore, but they do have one still available without dates. The cover's a little bit different. The inside will be a little bit different because mine is split up by month. But the general pages are going to be the same. And I think it's cool because at the end of the month too, you have a reflection. So March reflection, you describe it in 3 words, share your happiest moments, your struggles, how you overcame them, what you learned, what you're thankful for, and how you want to improve the next month. So I think this is just a really cool thing to keep doing, and I've been really, really liking it. I'll link to this down below. Unfortunately, I do not have a code, but I just think it's a really, really cool planner, especially if you're someone like me where you need to make self-care a bigger priority. This is going to make sure you do that. My last favorite, this was something I discovered on Shark Tank. You guys probably don't know this, but I'm a huge fan of the show Shark Tank, and I found some really cool products through it. And this one, Teaspresso, was one of those. So it's tea inspired by coffee. That's their tagline. And I was super intrigued because I love tea lattes. I will frequently make an Earl Grey tea latte and use like bags of tea, which I prefer to use loose when I can, but I make strong Earl Grey and add soy milk or almond milk and sometimes a little bit of sugar. But I saw these and it's tea that you make like it's espresso. And that was amazing to me. So I ordered one of their kits. So it came with these 2 different teas and a mocha pot. I think that's how you say it. I think it's MOKA. But this is like a traditional espresso pot. So you put water in here. There's a little basket where you put tea. You can put coffee. You can use this for both. And then you heat it up and it comes out at the top. So I have been super, super into this. The teas that I got are their Charles Grey because I love Earl Grey tea, and green gold. If you like vegetal green teas, you're gonna like this one. If you don't like vegetal green teas, if you like ones that are more fruity or minty, you're not gonna like this at all. But I like very traditional teas, so I really enjoy this one. I really enjoy the Earl Grey too. I've been making a lot of lattes with them, and it's such a fun experience. It's something different for tea, and I drink tea a lot. It's one of those things where I feel like I'm getting into a bad place or feeling frustrated, I take a tea break. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted a tea meditation link somewhere. I think it was on Twitter, I think. But that's something that I think is just an important part of your day. It's kind of like with the candles, like being able to call yourself out on what is going on in your head, what's going on with you emotionally, taking that break. And I've been using this tea to do that because it's fun to have like a nice fancy treat. I did actually too, to go with the Charles Grey, I made some lavender sugar myself. So I bought some food grade lavender. Most lavender out there is not food grade, just so you guys know. Don't go mixing anything. It's usually grown with chemicals. But I got some food grade lavender and mixed it with some sugar, some organic sugar, so it would like infuse. And I've been loving that combination and drinking it a lot. So I'm totally hooked on this tea. Definitely check them out. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope the audio wasn't too distracting. As always, if you've used any of the products in this video, I would love to hear your thoughts on them, so just leave some comments down below. Everything, of course, is cruelty-free and vegan, and I just thought it was fun to incorporate some non-beauty related products into this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. For more updates on cruelty-free vegan beauty and lifestyle, make sure you subscribe to logicalharmony.net. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Logical Harmony. Have a good day.